Hi everyone, welcome back to Beef Reacts, and today we are watching RWBY Volume 8, Chapters 4, 5, and 6. And let me tell you a little bit of something. I have done everything in my power to not use anything official ever. Only because I think it's funny. I think it's kind of funny. I 100% support the official release. I want that to be known immediately. I always support the official release. I just think it's funny to just constantly use something that isn't official. That being said, here we are. We're on the website. And if you want to go to roosterteeth.com and do what you gotta do, do it. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. What I can tell you is that regardless of what I say, this content's going to be claimed anyway, because it's a reaction channel and whatever. So, with that being said, let's take a moment and let's just be grateful for our day, have a good time. I haven't decided my character arc this season. I believe my character arc will be something special. Something wild. Somebody suggested maybe don't be as prejudicial, as in when you first meet people, let them take a moment to explain themselves, things like that. I could feel canker sore on the bottom left of my cheek. Yep. Okay. Maybe. But you know what we could do? And hear me out. We could become more judgmental. More not giving the benefit of the doubt. I believe when you're caught in a lie, double down on the lie. Let's go. I believe the audio should be better. You see, like, here's the issue with audio, is that I have a little handy-dandy mixer which shows me audio levels down here in the bottom corner. I know that no one cares about this, but then I have another one that's for the desktop audio, and it's like, these levels have the desktop audio being smaller than the mic audio. That's a good thing. That monkey brain thing, good, right? But the reality of the situation is that the source mic, let's hope I could lift this without, oh god, this is going to be a problem for everyone, isn't it? The source mic, this little booty plug looking thing, it's not a great mic, and the source audio is going to be louder coming in, so it's like I'm trying to limit it and do it, and I'm not great at OBS. I'm getting better, but anyway, this is a lot to say. Let's jump into it, and I hope that we can have an episode today, or a week, or episode string where I can just be a hater. You know, maybe this is the hater arc. Not hate on RWBY, but hate on the I don't know. These are cute. He's dead by the end of this. Yo, Crow's just upsetty spaghettis. Okay, so let's just take a moment here and talk about what this means. So this means that, let's just go into it. You have our Black King, and we have our White Queen. No, the Black Queen and the White Queen. Damn, they both view themselves as the queens, the strongest players on the board. I like how he's doing it on there, but his face is actually smiling. And then the rest, now we're in the mirror world, and we see our Mr. Man. He looks over towards his daughter, so I think this is what subconsciously is saying what they're thinking about. Penny is afraid of her new powers, and she looks off into the distance like that as the mirror breaks. Something disgusting is going to happen to Penny this season. And then we have this right here where it's a snow falling in Ren's hand, and then a blossom going past hers, and her not. That they're not on the same page? I apologize for the quick breakdown, but I'm just thinking, oh, she can pause time now. That's cool. Emerald with the new boobies, the new boob job. Except all the ones that do. Did they really just say sometimes the heroes choose the wrong side? Dude, I feel like that has to be Penny. And everything's falling, and now there's no one. Now it's Ruby without the scythe? This could be a problem.
You should have seen the look on Joanna's face. I don't think she'd ever lost a fight before that. At least, not fair and square.
Define fair and square.
Tough crowd tonight. Guess Ironwood should have paid for better cell block entertainment. And he smiles. Did I win?
Hey, it's your game. I don't make the rules.
I'm sorry for what happened. It wasn't your fault.
It was, though. I made a deal with the darkness, and he paid the price. It's all happening so fast, but Clover wouldn't let up. Could have worked together against Tyrion if Clover just... But the thing that really stings, for the first time in a while, I thought, maybe I could be around somebody, anybody, without my semblance making it complicated. And now, it just feels like a childish dream. Gone. Like everybody else.
Wow. To quote, I think Dragon Ball Z abridged, I can't mock that. I don't have a way to mock that. I can just... Damn. You know, I think, honestly, like, semblance aside, this highlights... I don't want to be like, it highlights a larger thing, but it highlights something that I maybe doesn't get brought up enough. Like, people feel this way regularly. They feel like their existence is nothing but burdensome to other people, and that's just, like, it's not true. I think everyone grossly underestimates the importance that they have on this world and the people around them. And, like, when you say that, it's like, oh, that's easy for you to say. No, it isn't. It's really not that easy for me to say. Like, hope is a very hard thing to hold on to, and when there's nothing else around you and you're starting to desperately cling to it, it's a bad place. It's not a bad place to be, but it's a very similar to Crow's outlook right now. And, like, I respect the hell out of the people that are writing this to be able to do that. You know, I talked about being on a hater arc, but like me being a hater, like, it's not really being a hater. It's just being like a hater. Like, I can't explain it, but like, I feel like my version of being hateful isn't actually that hateful, you know?
Gone. Like everybody else.
No, he's upsetty spaghettis.
Believe it or not, I know a little of what that's like. When people are worried you're gonna sniff out their secrets, they tend to push you away. It makes a real connection difficult.
Not this. Not this. They're both trapped inside their mental cages and trapped inside their mental walls. Don't do this to me. It's a great start to something, and I don't think there's enough time for them to flesh it out. Damn it.
I never thought of it that way.
You don't get to keep that.
I didn't kill him.
You keep saying that. But it was your weapon covered in his blood.
If you really want to know what happened, Mohawk, Why not open the cell and take my hand?
If I open the cell, it won't be to shake hands.
Yeah, because you don't care about the truth. You just want someone to be mad at. Easier than taking an honest look at what side you're on.
Damn! Damn! I've said it before, I'll say it again. When characters in this show serve contusion, they serve it on a platter. But Robin Hill, great shot by the way. And yeah, Crow, I could see that side-eye glance at the butt. Anyway, Birds of the Feather is probably the only non-official ship that I will get behind. And I don't know if that's the actual ship name, but Robin Hill and Crow, calling them Birds of a Feather seems very adorable. That being said, damn! Not only is she a gal who sticks by her principles, she's someone who has no problem speaking power to authority. Like, she's dope as hell. We're 8 seasons in now, 5 of which have had Crow. Can we talk about the cape yet? I want to talk about the cape. RWBY having the cape makes sense. Crow having the cape, I'm gonna be honest, he doesn't, like, he's not a fencer. And, like, usually when you have a cape or that type of thing and you're a sword fighter, you use your sword in, like, you single hand one sword and then use the other to, like, tie up the other person's weapon and do that. But he doesn't do it. He just wears the cape. And honestly, I'm not going to say what it reminds me of, but if you can compare illusions to kids who wear superhero costumes in high school and run around like they're Naruto, then do it. Like, Crow was a band kid. I'll say it. Crow was a band kid. That's fine. But, like, damn! Why is she so cool? Why is she so much cooler?
Look at what side you're on.
Yeah, this wolf guy's been so cool.
Air, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, that was almost exciting.
It's going to lose us in these mountains. We can't keep up.
I need more dust!
I don't know how much longer these bikes can stand the cold.
I'm really wishing one of us could fly right now.
Wait, hold on. Ren, going to get you up there.
Yo, why is John so freaking cool right now? Like, damn, they made him dope. Damn it, John, no! No! Okay. I am sick of giving him a compliment just to have it be like that. It's so frustrating.
Okay, not as nice.
He's slowing him down. Hold on, Ren. I don't have much of a choice.
That was dope as hell. Jesus! Does this mean that because Salem has the powers of creation and darkness, could she just make new people? If she wanted to, at will, just kind of create? Like, I know that we've never seen it, but has she ever tried it? That's what I'm wondering. Like, could she have made her own Ozpin and theoretically just... you know what? That's grooming. That's grooming. That is amoral and that's disgusting. But it's a question that I would love to ask. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. Holy frickin' stuff. I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
Did it just call for backup?
banger. For someone who has never ridden a motorcycle before, this like horseback combat riding or whatever, John's doing a great job. You know what? He's really stepping up. He's doing his thing. Something tells me they're gonna take it from me, and that's okay. He's dead. There we go. Alright, that was sick as hell. The one thing I will say, as opposed to the early volumes to this volume, yeah, I know it's mid-action. They probably would never have been able to do this type of advanced animation in Poser as opposed to Maya. So, like, first off, mad respect. Secondly, like, with it. And thirdly, I want more. Like that was just cool. Like, the way they did that, cool. Music's killing it, too. He makes these decisions so quickly. God, his growth is my favorite thing in this show. Him and Weiss are just my favorite characters in the show currently. And he lost his sword. And was able to use his semblance that quickly. How strong is my boy Ren, though? It don't matter.
Oh, you've picked a fine time to...
Not another word.
Yeah, dog, you... Everything about you is just... soft. I'm gonna start calling you baby thighs. And before you get at it, it's like, you gotta put yourself in Wintley's shoes. I won't. I could. But I have decided that Shitley Snee... That's a name. It's Dutch. It's not Dutch. It's... type in the comments whatever country of origin the name Shitley could come from. I think it's a beautiful French name. Now, that being said, Mr. Schnee here, I really don't feel that bad for. I always stand by it. It's like, if he's been living in isolation this entire time, maybe, but like, I just doubt he's not going to school with other people or doing other things. And like, if he's supposed to be a foil to Weiss from season 1, Weiss wasn't like, she was a prissy Bisquick, but she wasn't this bad. Like, she was not like this.
Coming in. Not another word. We're coming in.
Things are already bad enough after what you did to Father. Now you want us to harbor fugitives too? Our family has a reputation.
That's what you're worried about? Your reputation?
I'm just saying that we've already lost all the house staff, and Mother locked herself in her room.
Maybe you haven't figured out what's going on, Whitley, but we're busy trying to save Atlas.
Look, our friend is hurt. We just need a place to lay low while she rests, and then we'll be out of your way.
Fine. What do you expect me to do then?
Go to your room. This way.
I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, I'm just gonna go and watch TV. I'm just gonna go and read.
Ruby?
Maybe find a
everyone's
nudie
doing
mag. I
all right.
don't know.
If you're worried about Yang, Ruby,
I didn't hear that.
I hope everyone's doing all right.
if you're worried about Yang, you could always try calling her.
That's the thing. I did.
I repeat, if anybody can hear me. We need transport back to Mantle.
they really made
We need to get out
John.
of this weather before the cold drops our ores completely. How much farther to the outpost? Ren, how much?
I don't know.
I just love how they're making John the one to carry this, which is clearly depleting more of his aura, but it's fine because the man has all of it.
I thought you said you saw it when you were up in the air.
I did. Before I had to cut myself loose to help you guys.
Yeah, you've brought that up a couple times now. Something you need to say?
Not really. Wouldn't want to waste any more time.
Hey, what is your deal?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm sorry things aren't going smoothly enough for you.
Guys, they're not going smoothly at all.
I hate to break it to you, but that's part of being a huntsman.
Are you kidding? We don't know the first thing about being huntsmen. We clearly weren't ready.
Guys, stop it.
Were we not ready when we saved Haven? When we took down a Leviathan? We got the lamp to Atlas.
And then we lost it. And after that, when we had to make real decisions, we got every single one wrong.
I'm not going to pretend like we did everything perfectly. But if we'd done nothing, things would be even worse than they are now.
How could they possibly be worse? We are stuck out here while Salem has the lamp and Oscar. We've got no plan, no army.
We've got the Maiden.
And by keeping her from opening the vault for Ironwood, we're just trapping the whole city for Salem. People are going to die because of us.
So what, we should just give Ironwood what he wants? Abandon Mantle? You think Atlas is still going to be able to float to safety now that she's here?
I don't know, but these aren't the kinds of decisions we should be making because we have no idea what we're doing.
Okay, both of you, cut it out.
I'm just saying what nobody else wants to. We're in way over our heads. Ruby is barely more than a kid. I'm just an orphan from the middle of nowhere.
Ren,
You cheated your way into bacon!
You know, I said it before. The problem here is that we've never gotten much of a personality from Ren besides the fact that the character is reserved, shy, thoughtful, meditative. The only time we've really seen him emotional was probably last season with the stuff with Nora, and we've gotten the implication of how he feels about things, and we had the implication of this tension, but honestly, I don't believe it was set up. I don't think he's wrong here. They have done amazing things, and Yang has brought up a lot of great points. Ren's also bringing up a lot of great points. They don't know what they're doing. But I think Ren runs into the same problem that a majority of people that don't understand how other people do things is simply they just do it. It's a secret. I'd say my dad taught me it in death, but he didn't. He taught me it before he passed. But like, people in this life, once you realize that the way people work is that they just kind of do things, regardless of if they know how to do it or don't know how to do it. It's that every single person doesn't know what they're doing. Every time I hit record to get a video up for you lovely people out there, I don't know what I'm doing. I genuinely have no idea why you tune in, and I appreciate that you do. But I'm going to keep doing it because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether or not I know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter whether or not I am prepared for it. Qualifications, really, unless you're a doctor or a lawyer, qualifications are practically toilet paper for most people. All that matters is, can you do the job? And if the answer is yes, qualifications are a good standard to say, I can do the job. That being said, I guess maybe a third one would be underwater welding and military tactician. Well, no, because you could just be a good military tactician without training, like John. Like, you can just be things. You can have skills, and you can have stuff that you can just be. So, like, I don't know. If you're, like, one of those people that just don't understand how people get things done or people do things, just do them. Like, I'm not even saying that to be, like, mean or rude or, like, simplify the process, but honestly, sometimes we just overcomplicate things, myself included. I have been having such bad writer's block, and I don't even believe in writer's block. It's been laziness. It's just been me sitting there and just like, I don't want to write right now because, like, I believe I'm tired. At the end of the day, that's a lie. I am lying to myself, and that lie to myself, factually, I'm tired. But I wake up tired most of the time. I wake up whatever. It's not about being X, Y, or Z. It's about just doing things. If you just, like, not even the Nike just do it, just, it's a thing. Like, and Ren here is not wrong, but neither is Yang. Like, they just have, like, John is taking the right approach here. Just, everyone shut the hell up and just do it.
You cheated your way into bacon.
John's like, wow. Wow. I didn't know Ren knew that.
You don't think we should be huntsmen? Fine. But I'm getting out of the cult. Still got a job to do.
Seriously, is your goal just to push everyone away?
Oscar,
Damn.
don't panic. We're going to be okay.
What?
My long-lost Ozma. Found at last. So small, this new host of yours. It's a wonder my hound didn't break you.
Does he have his weapon at least?
It's been how many years since we saw each other like this, face to face? And nothing to say?
I'm sorry the reunion isn't living up to your expectations.
You can pretend, boy. But you're not fully him. Not yet, at least.
You're telling me she showed up? No. No, 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 no. No. You're telling me Salem sat here, put in her best gem rhinestone on her forehead, did her makeup all good, wore her best dress, got her booby window intact, mind you. Now you may say, she's always had it, but this is the first time we had a close-up on it. She's upset. Like, she was here DTF. She was ready to go. And, like, you know what? Respect the girl for the hustle. You're a couple thousand years old and you can keep the flame alive. I am surprised.
Well,
by the way, I'm not saying with Oscar. I want to be clear about that. That's disgusting and a horrible, horrible, horrible thing. I think she assumed he was older than he is. And now nothing will happen. Just to clarify.
well, perhaps you and I can have a better working relationship. Oscar, was it? The beacon relic. My forces have been unable to locate the relic beneath the school. If I know my Ozma, he has used some means of deception to hide its location differently than the others. I need to know where it is.
That's not something I know about.
Of course. You would keep that one guarded as long as possible. How about something easier then? The password for the lamp.
The lamp is all out of questions.
Jesus! Not torture? Putting the kid through absolute torture?
Lies come out of you so easily.
No, don't touch me.
Like-minded souls indeed. One of you is going to tell me what you know. I don't much care if it is you or Ozma. Either way, I'll finally have the relic.
I won't tell you anything.
Hazel? Wait.
That was for Haven Academy. Everything that follows will be for my sister.
I kind of miss him having the flow, having the long hair, don't care attitude. But him being this ripped, I am so into it.
Your Grace, What is that?
An experiment.
It's better than you.
So far, I am pleased with the results. Did you need something, Cinder?
Yes, I want to search for the Winter Maiden. I think...
Do you hear that, my pet? She thinks. She wants. As if she's done something that warrants me caring about either of those things.
Damn!
We're just sitting and waiting. Without the Maiden power, the Vault means nothing. Let me claim it for you.
I will tell you when and where you are needed.
But Your Grace...
I'd like to think I have shown a great deal of patience over my many years walking Remnant. But I do hate repeating myself. You will remain here. Is that clear?
Damn!
Yes, of course.
Damn!
Without you, I am nothing.
Yo, Neo is not gonna sit here and fold to this. Like, you can tell that Neo does not care at all. Neo's like, I don't give it, like, I just want to kill the 15-year-old girl and I'm out. Like, the second RWBY stops breathing, the second her body goes stiff and cold, I'm going home. I don't want to be here. I just want to mourn my boy Roman and call it a day. Yeah, thank you, Neo.
I know what she said. I just want to check on something. We'll be back before anyone realizes. I want to see if anything is still going on at Amity Coliseum. Salem doesn't know those children like I do. They wouldn't just abandon their misguided attempt to save the world.
First off, how the hell do you know those kids so well? It's not like the Vital Festival lasted like weeks. You only had like 4 or 5 days, and it's like, oh, they're gonna do the right thing. Like, yeah, you're right, but I don't think you should know why you're right. I think there should be actually something, like, you should see a ship going somewhere that doesn't, and it happens to have RWBY and them on it, or you see Penny kind of flying out towards there, or something. Like, just to be like, they're not gonna be, like, why would you know that? Why would you have that, like, you don't know those kids that well. You just kind of killed one of them.
If she doesn't want to, I'll come. I've been working on my semblance. I can help. I won't tell anybody.
How much did you overhear?
Emerald, big booby emerald now. Well, at least they made it to the outpost. That's a positive.
You're right, Ren. I did cheat my way into Beacon.
Yeah, I've known.
And I'm glad I had people around me to help me see that I was bigger than that mistake. You've got people around you too. You don't have to force yourself to be strong. The more you hide from what you're feeling, the more alone you're going to feel. Trust me.
If anyone cares, I found a part to fix the bike.
Oh, I care.
So,
that's awesome.
Yay! Good news. For what it's worth, I'm sorry he said that to you. I know you've had to work hard to get here, Jean.
We're all under a lot of stress right now. I used to push people away too.
Don't do that thing where Cardin Winchester was bullying you and you pushed away your team. Don't make me have this sympathy. I said Crow was peak masculinity. I take it all back. John, quite literally, is the peak of what a man should be like. And I love that he's had this growth. And, like, honestly, I made the prediction back in Volume 1 when I would hate on him so much and everyone would get so frustrated with it. I have always said from the beginning that I hate him right now because they want me to hate him, but I promise you he's going to become one of my favorite characters. And by Jove, they've done it. They have made him the character that I quite literally thrive and love to see on this screen more than anyone else. They have made him the person that I always thought he could be. And that makes me so freaking happy. When he stumbles, because he's probably going to stumble more because there's another season, and every character has to go through an arc during the season, because if not, it's stale writing. But, like, I'd be out here thinking John's one of the best written characters on this show. Same with Weiss. I'd argue the two of them are the best written overall. Personally, I think that's because they've had the most development towards their arcs, and their arcs feel the most earned, where a lot of other ones kind of happen. And that's not bad. Like, I hate saying the phrase, like, this is the one thing I genuinely dislike about modern discourse in the way things go. I could say I like cheeseburgers, and you'll hear that as, I hate pizza. I don't hate pizza, I just like cheeseburgers. I don't hate Yang. I don't hate Blake. I don't hate Ruby. I don't hate Crow. I don't hate any of these characters. I like John, and I like Weiss. That does not mean I dislike anyone else. It means that I think they have the best character arcs in this show because they are the ones that have had the most time spent developing and working on what is going to happen. That's not a dig at anyone who wrote this show. That's not a dig at anyone. It's just saying the factual statement that we are at a point right now where these two are the best written characters in this show.
Do you think she thinks less of me for not helping out with Amity?
Ruby is your sister. She's always going to love you, even if you disagree with each other.
I meant Blake.
Yeah. Ruby. I'm not mad about it being a Bumblebee thing. It's just, I'd prefer it be a Ruby thing because we have created tension between Ruby and Yang, and the fact that the only one who cares about Yang currently is Ruby, and Yang only cares about Blake. Like, okay, I suppose, like, I'm not upset with it because I think it's like, I've heard everything where it's like, it's forced, it's this, it's that. If Bumblebee happens, it happens. I don't care if it happens. I care that you really sat there and you really, you really wanted to be like, excuse me. Yeah, Ruby. Like, come on now, Yang. Yeah. Ruby.
I need to get some sleep, but I can't stop thinking about Oscar.
Go on. I'll make sure Ren doesn't brood himself to death out in the cold.
Thanks. I just have a bad feeling. Things always seem to get worse before they get better.
Facts. Oh boy, that's gonna be a problem. Eddie Rivas. What a guy. Christina V. Joe Schmitz. It's nice that they've added so much to the credits and we get to see all of this, like, concept art. I like that they did that. I kind of wish they brought back like fan art stuff personally, but hey, it is what it is. All right, everyone. I'll be back in less than a second with chapter 5. Hello, and we are back with chapter 5. So, here is a I guess what word do we want to use? Here's a thought process, here's a factoid, here's a word that could probably work. I think maybe it'd be fun to start the episodes with predictions. Should have done that probably 5 volumes ago, but here we are. We're just vibing. That's what we always do. So that crack's probably going to cause a lot of damage and trouble. I think Ren, they're giving him an arc this season, and I'm down with it. I just don't. You're like, when you're doing a character arc, right? It's like, you have a character who starts here, and then there's an inciting incident that lets them start going on the journey until they reach like the climax, until they reach a point where they're at their conflict or at the top where they have to actually grapple with what they're doing. And then you have a falling action in denouement, which is just fancy French for resolution. So like, a big part that I think a lot of people miss is that when you're doing like this story writing and when you're doing this type of thing, your setup for your inciting incident also matters. And like, a lot of people kind of I shouldn't be like, they act like it doesn't. It's not what I mean. It means people tend to be like, well, it's a new season, they can start however. It's like, yeah, but I have 7 seasons of what Ren has been like, and he's always shown to be a little bit more reserved or like a little bit more shy, but I don't think it's ever really turned to like resentment or like anger or feeling like whatever. And before you say, well, last season he said we're not ready to be huntsmen and huntresses, it's like, okay, we're not ready to be huntsmen. Sorry. He said that after he almost, like, he had to hit Nora and he couldn't. I assume that meant that, like, he personally felt that way and it was a personal journey, not an outward journey of none of us are ready. Like, that's not. And I know it says where, which is supposed to be like everyone isn't, but like, he's making that decision. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't think the setup for this arc necessarily had enough time or enough like conflict. And that's not a dig at any of the writers. It's more of just kind of like, it's the same way like James Ironwood's. It's like, you don't have all the time in the world to do what you want to do. You only have a set amount of time, and some things are going to suffer and some things are going to be elevated. More of the budget of the show goes into the fight animation than, probably pre-production. That's fine. That's not a big deal. If they want to do 15-minute fights, I am all up for 15-minute fights. I'm not saying they are 15 minutes, but you get my point. Then the 4 minutes of dialogue in this 19-minute episode in a 15-minute fight, they're probably not going to be that, like, there's really no way with 4 pages you can set up in an insanely compelling arc. You can do it in 1 page if you really want to. If you're the Goofy movie, you could do it in a minute and a half, but like, that's because it's the Goofy movie and it's a masterpiece. But like, and before you say you're joking about that, I'm not. I genuinely believe the Goofy movie's a masterpiece. That being said, we could just jump into it. These are just kind of my thoughts and predictions. I need something to drink.
Penny?
This does not seem like a very good idea.
There is a
difference between a good idea and our best idea. Sadly, we don't have time for much else. We have enough systems up and running to broadcast our message and keep Amity in atmospheric orbit. But our thrusters just aren't capable of reaching our target altitude on their own.
Fortunately, we're sitting on a couple 100 tons of thrust.
You mean to tell me that they made my girl Maria a mech fighting? Yes! I'm all about the mech, baby! And her and Geppetto over here are such a cute couple.
Once we've passed into broadcasting range, we'll activate stabilizers, reestablish global communications, and boost the message we've recorded out into the rest of the world. After that, we just have to pilot Amity away from all this mess.
But what if no one is able to come and help Atlas? If I stay behind, I could maybe...
Penny, we are not having this conversation again. I'm your father. I'm telling you that you belong on Amity.
Yes, sir.
Here's like the problem. It's that it's not about him being wrong or him being right. It's about Penny wanting to do something and not being able to do it. And she's going to run away. Same way Pinocchio ran away. I mean, it was Honest John. I've never really seen Pinocchio, but damn do I know its story because it's considered one of the best stories. I guess it's... I've like heard people talk about Pinocchio as like one of the best Disney movies, and like people only talk about the lying and the nose growing, but like they don't talk about the abject horror of them turning into donkeys, or like Honest John and the lie and deceit and like the honesty. Like, I'd actually be so down to watch Pinocchio for people, like, for a reaction channel. I don't think that would ever happen because I think Disney is evil, but, like, it is what it is. Me thinking about this realistically, though, like, she shouldn't leave, and, like, yes, she can help people, but, like, you're at a point right now where the risk of you helping people is too great, and, like, this dude will die protecting you.
Don't you think Penny has had enough people telling her what to do?
Prepare for launch, please. Moving us into position.
I mean, the dude is trying.
All systems are ready. Penny? Amity is requesting launch access now.
That's gonna be denied, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it worked! Oh, I didn't have time to install seatbelts, so, I'd advise you to hang on.
Not Cinder.
Penny, no.
Alright, yeah, that's kind of sick.
It's time.
I was hoping your friends would be here. But it looks like they left you to do all the work. You're just a tool to be used.
You do not know what you are talking about.
I just love that you are just a tool to be used. Like, excuse me? The amount of projection that comes out of Cinder's mouth. You're just a tool to be used. Bisquick, what the fuck are you? You quite literally mean nothing to Salem inside. It's like, all that matters in this life is power! Power! You sound like a petulant child clinging to a toy that I'm going to take for them. You mean nothing, you are nothing, and Cinder, I hope that you I hope that you honestly get disease and it's horrible. I've never wished leprosy on a person, but I hope Cinder gets leprosy. And you know what? It's the Easter season. I should be a kinder, more gentler soul, but I'm not. I'm a hater. It is what it is. Yes! Mech time.
Get away from her, you
Is that Neo? Yeah, Neo! Damn it, damn it. Do not make Granny Yoda fight Neo, because I think, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think Granny Yoda's got this one. I think Granny Yoda can easily, and I mean easily, take you.
And what do you want? Huh?
Oh, please, please, please! Yes! We're drifting?
Not the bow and arrow BS. Yo, Cinder needs to take an L. Like, she really has not taken an L in a minute. And, like, I just want her to lose more because I want her to be punished by Salem and showing back up because she took the Winter Maiden's power, yada, yada, yada. It'll just do nothing but make me mad. I'm not losing Penny. I will not lose Penny today. And I know by the end of this, I probably will lose Penny and I won't be okay. She's going to hurt his father. Yo, she is... Oh my god, it's sick! That is dope as hell! Let's go! Let's go, Granny Yoda!
I don't serve anyone, and you wouldn't either if you weren't built that way.
You quite literally serve Salem. You quite literally serve Salem. That is the stupidest, that is the biggest cope. Honestly, your name's no longer Cinder Falls, it's Cinder Copes. Hi, Cinder Copes, you stupid Bisquick. I serve no one! You do. You've done nothing but serve her, so you do.
That is not... I choose to fight for people who care about me.
Yo, Dad, you gotta do something here. No, she deserves death. Fuck her. You're really not gonna fucking pull this on me a second time. You're not gonna fucking do this bullshit. I know how I've gotten better at using my semblance. Fuck you. Genuinely, fuck you. Not again. Kill her! You know what? Fuck it. Fucking kill her, Penny. Fucking don't stop. Don't stop until she stops breathing. And then teabag the corpse. Thank you. No. No, kill her too. Kill Emerald too. Hey, you killed me last time.
I know. I can't beat you. But I can fill that thing full of holes before you take me down.
Undeserved.
Get us out of here. Hurry.
Undeserved. Undeserved. The boob job made her less lethal.
Are you okay?
A stabilizer was damaged. We've missed our window. At this rate, we'll likely drift into touching down just north of...
I can fix this.
What?
Our message is only a few minutes long. I can try and hold Amity in place until...
Absolutely not. You're in no condition to do something like this. Even just the temperature out there could...
It is our only option.
She's right, Pietro. We have to remember the big picture.
I don't care about the big picture. I care about my daughter.
Yes! Yes! Peak fatherhood! Yes! We love a good dad in this house. We do. We have daddy issues of our own, but if Pietro's there to solve them, we keep on thriving. Yes! I know I sound like a horrible, petulant, whiny, honestly, would probably be the best word, but damn, do I love it.
I lost you before. And you're asking me to go through that again? No. I want the chance to watch you live your life.
But Dad, I am trying to.
Okay, I did not expect for that line to make me, cry. Oh, boy. This show does it to me. This show genuinely does it to me.
I'm trying to.
Right.
You know, I pride myself on being able to keep my composure as much as I can, but that one hurt. That one felt different. That one, I don't want to say did it to me, but I think in life, the conversations that you don't get to have are typically the most emotional. And when you when you lose people that matter to you and you can no longer have those conversations, it hurts a lot more. To hear the ones you wanted to have. That's my girl, Penny!
Hi. My name is Ruby Rose. I'm a huntress. And if we've done everything right, then I'm talking to all of Remnant right now. Dr. Paulandina can explain more later. But right now, you all need to know that the Kingdom of Atlas is under attack. Things are dire, and we need help. But please, try not to panic. This isn't some new enemy or invading kingdom. This is a force we've faced before, for centuries. Salem.
Dude.
The White Fang, Elysian drones, even the Grimm themselves have all been controlled and manipulated by her in order to tear down the Huntsman Academies. I know the idea of the Maidens and Relics seems, well, crazy. But I promise Professor Goodwitch of Beacon and Headmaster Theodore of Shade can verify all of this. They might even be able to help organize a way to fight back. But sadly, General Ironwood can no longer be trusted.
It seems Paulandina's proxy trick worked.
And that's good news for us. Penny's blades operate on the same principle as Amity and the launch terminal. In order for her to control them all, they need to communicate with one another.
We didn't have time to prepare for Salem, but now you do. Just because she can't be destroyed doesn't mean she can't be beaten. If she really was unstoppable, she wouldn't have acted with such caution until now. She knows we're a threat. So even if Atlas falls, you can't give up. I do not know! I hope Amity Tower will help bring us all together, because in the end, that's how we'll win.
No! No, come back!
That's why.
You've done enough, sweetheart. Get back inside. We can ride out on Amity together.
I have to go. The bolt. No. Dad.
Penny, what is happening? Please, baby, say something.
I love you.
Penny! Penny.
Global comms just went back down.
And Penny isn't responding. What did you do?
Exactly what you asked. It's possible Penny's systems are merely rebooting. As for the tower, well, perhaps Pietro isn't the genius you thought.
We're not waiting. You're going to find her. Winter.
Sir?
Until Penny either responds or is standing in front of that vault, we cannot assume her status. Take the Aesops. I want constant updates. Get him back to his cell.
With pleasure.
That was the broadcast. Why did we lose signal?
I can't do this again. I can't do it again. I can't. I don't want to do it again. That I love you just broke it broke me. Okay. We can come back. We can I've never liked General Ironwood, and I know that. I was really happy with what I was getting last season, and I know that. I'm really excited to see where this goes next, and I'm really, really happy that there's another episode to watch. I know that. I'm currently at a point, though, where... Oh, God, just get the glasses back in fucking place, Matthew. It feels devastating. I thought I was going to have more time with the character. And no, I know she's not dead. I know Penny's not dead. But what I find so frustrating is that you could see that she was going to have her systems take control over a mile away. And I'm not even just saying that to say it. I think I said it in Volume 3, because that's what I thought Cinder's plan was. But no, it ends up being the person that one of the people we were supposed to root for, who turncoats to be this totalitarian POS. That's great. That makes me so freaking happy. And we've been winning for too long, but God. I'm doing everything I can to keep composure, because at the end of the day, I need to keep composure. But damn, do I feel everything right now.
There's another one. I think it's just up ahead.
What is this?
It's Grim. A river of Grim. Heading straight for the kingdom.
Jesus. Her plan is just horrid. Damn, Miles Luna. Damn. Ouch. I don't even want to be like, I need a moment, but damn, I need a moment. And I know, if you don't need a moment, like, that's fine, but, like, it just feels bad, you know? It just feels like everything is going... And it's like, what could you have done? What could you have done differently? And you know what? That's how you know it's a great story, because when you can ask the question, what could you have done differently? You know that you have created a situation where there aren't many options left, and most of the ones that are left aren't that great. But either way, I'll be right back in less than a second. It'll probably be more than a second. I'm gonna just take a moment to like breathe and cope a little bit. I'll be right back. Thank you. And with that, I have had time to recuperate. Oh my goodness, they were able to do 20-minute episodes for this one? For these 3 bangers? Oh, damn. You know, this commentary is not getting any better. Mr. Beast said to become a great YouTuber, every video you should try to do something new. And unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunate with reaction. With reaction stuff, sometimes there's some you could do better, some you can't do better. I try to tweak audio a little bit. I try to get a little bit better, do a little bit more with thumbnails, with stuff like that per video until I get a good groove going. But the main thing I've been working on is my on-screen persona. And I don't think it's getting much better. I'd argue aspects of it are probably worse than when we started. But if you've been here since the beginning of the journey, thank you. Love you. If you came in midway through, thank you. Love you. I love all of you. I care a lot. I may not always show it the best, but I do. Now, this is normally where I plug Discord. I'm still going to do it, but if you're interested, if you're over the age of 18, totally think about joining. I think we were up till 4 a.m. last night talking about RWBY and life and everything like that. And then I got up late today, and here I am at 12:30 on a Thursday recording a show that we all love and getting the opportunity to be with everyone. So, thank you. Oh, wait. That means my video came out 30 minutes ago. We're getting more of this Cinder flashback. Like, I give a fuck. Sorry, like, I give a fluck. Can I skip this? Uh-huh. Oh, she's hungry. Okay.
I'll take her.
Wow. So we're getting an entire Cinder backstory episode. Maybe not an episode, but at least a half episode. I don't care. I said it before, I don't care. I don't care what her reasoning is. I do not care. You're not going to make me care. It is too late to give me something where I'm like, well, this recontextualizes everything. It recontextualizes nothing. It will recontextualize nothing. And to defend her and to sit there and be like, well, you know, she had a hard life. I don't care. Honestly, if they doubled down on how she became a twisted person, I would be so up for that. I just don't know if they're going to do it. I really don't know if they're going to do that. Damn. Also, I don't know if I said before, but I love how this season Blake and Yang are apart. I know I said earlier that, like, Yang being worried about Blake, the characters can grow outside of each other and they can do other things, and we're getting the impression of that, but we're not getting the realization of that impression, which is just kind of my thought process here. Ooh, pretty. Oh, they're ugly.
You're to make sure the laundry is folded, the dishes are spotless, and the floors are clean enough to eat off of.
Okay.
Food.
Now hurry and get to your chores.
Well, you know, like, to be fair, the floors are clean enough to eat off of, so that's not even as mean as you think. I mean, like, everywhere you walk is practically a plate. I mean, that's great. I'll just throw your slop on the fucking floor then, bitch. God! We're trying to be wholesome. I want it to be known we're trying to be wholesome, but I got that dog in me. Like, I hate to tell you, I got that dog in me. I know you just watched me cry. I know you just watched me do it. I don't care. I got that dog in me, and I'm going to be real. If I was cooking her food, I'd do what I got to do. All right? I don't think it's right to mess with people's food, but if she was allergic to something, I'd sprinkle it in there. Not enough to kill her, but enough to give her a sore throat for the rest of her life. Enough for her to constantly feel like she's sick. And, you know, just, you got to do what you got to do. That's all I'm saying.
The floor looks filthy.
I hate her. Not.
Then get to your chores. The floor looks filthy.
And you, that smug smile, and you threw it on the floor. So the floor wasn't spotless when you threw it on there. That's mean. Damn. Not the Cinder song. Why slam it?
Scrub the dishes in the sink. No one said that you should think. Shine the silver, wash the clothes, and when you're finished, darn the socks. Draw my bath, fetch my slippers, fill my glass, and rub my feet. Hurry up, you're so slow. You're no good. I hope you know that your life is of no use, and the truth is that no one's ever loved you.
See, at this point, run away. Like, run away. You're not in a castle. You're a servant. You're a slave girl, practically. Run the hell away. Don't be here anymore. You could find yourself a daddy Warbucks, probably. Like, there are so many options for you, and you are not taking them. And, like, I understand why you're not taking them, because you're a child. But, like, run away. I say this because I tried to run away when I was, like, 11. So, like, you know. The option's there. The thought cognitive process is there to be like, I can make it on my own. I can run away. You can do that. Join the circus. Do something. Like, it's your life to live, and you're deciding to live it in servitude. You know what? You know what the worst part is? That can be taken out of context, and people are going to make it be like, oh, you don't understand that some people are forced into it. Of course I understand some people are forced into it. Like, damn. And some people can't leave, but we're not being shown a reason why she cannot leave this situation. Because if I was her, I'd just be out of it. There we go. Look at that.
Pretty nice, huh? Would you look at that? Wow.
Look, a hunter.
You missed a spot.
I'd kill her.
Now that wasn't very ladylike, was it?
So that's why she can't leave, because they decided to put an electric shock collar around her that I'm sure she can't take off. You know you could kill her, right?
You could take a knife and stab her and just take it. You could do that.
I suggest you remember your place. Say it!
Without you, I am nothing.
Liar.
All right, what gives? Someone took my damn sword.
I apologize for the inconvenience. We'll help you look for it.
Now, that's not yours, is it? I'm not here to hurt you. I've seen you around, and I think it's safe to say you're not getting the most fair treatment.
His semblance is that he can turn himself into his arms and whatever is hard as steel. That is sick as hell. Yes. You know, the worst part is like, I'm saying all this stuff where it's like, it's all this nefarious and horrible things. It's like, yeah, because like, do it. It's a fictional show. Do it. Well, then you get mad when yeah. I do get mad later because you can destroy the tyrant and then not become the tyrant. You can get rid of the thing that is the evil oppressor and then not become the oppressor. That is the choice. That's why, and it's like, I talk about Alma Coin all the time from like Hunger Games, but it's like, you want the Alma Coin, you want the person on your side willing to stoop lower than your enemy. But then after you get what you want, unfortunately, the last act of sacrifice is Alma Coin. It's like, I would never have stooped so low to kill capital children. Yeah, Katniss, I know you wouldn't have. I know you wouldn't have, and that's a great thing that you wouldn't have, but she would. And she's the reason why we won. Now what you gotta do is you gotta take the little bow and arrow and kill her. Because that's the way you stop the tyrant.
Yeah. I can't really blame you for what you're thinking.
You don't know what
But hurting them isn't going to make your life any better.
Thank you.
You could run, but you're gonna be running for the rest of your life. Or you could find another way to handle it.
Like you can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want.
How old are you?
10.
And you want to be like us. You want to be a huntress. Then we've got about 7 years.
For what?
To train you for the huntsman exam.
What a good character. What a decent person. Oh my goodness, he's going to die. There's gonna be a day he doesn't come back and she's going to be devastated by it. Oh, that's gonna make me upsetty spaghettis. Oh, she's older now, like at least a year.
Just a few more years and you won't need your guardian's permission. You'll be free.
Mom, come quick! We found something! It's Cinder! She has a weapon!
Hello? Anyone?
We do not serve faunas. Well, that's nice.
run now.
That's all you'll ever do.
She snapped. She's gonna stab him through the chest. I already know she's gonna do it because she's a conniving little C-word. Damn, I really thought he was gonna come back. You could have done that at any point. You could have done that at any point. You could have just done that at any point and left. And you decided not to. You're a masochist. You're a masochist, Cinder. That's what you are. Your backstory did nothing. Nothing to make me feel anything towards you. Except more hatred. You took the one person who gave you kindness and you killed them.
You're awake.
You couldn't wait.
I was so worried. How are you feeling?
You brought me back here. We failed.
Cinder, you were hurt. I was just trying to help.
I think she's had enough help. Besides, she went against our queen. I'd be careful who you back.
Cinder's hunch was right. If we'd had support, then maybe we would have—
Would you stop trying to protect her already? She doesn't care about you.
Both of you, get out. I'll let you know when you're needed next.
Yeah, about that. Salem's got other plans for me. I'm not gonna be taking orders from you anymore. She wants everyone on the bridge. Something big is about to happen.
I mean, what did you expect when you did nothing but use and abuse the people around you? And now that they have someone who's going to use them and abuse them more effectively. Like, it's just... This is not even run-of-the-mill. This is just for the course. Like, I don't... Like, I want to be angrier, but, like, I could not care less about Cinder. Or is it I could care less?
I'd like to express again that this is my burden to bear, not yours. His grudge is with me.
No, it'll be even worse. He's holding back with me. I can tell.
I understand, I do. But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
We can't leave yet. This is our chance.
Maybe you've taken one too many hits.
Salem. She knows she can't take on the whole world at once. So she doesn't. She has her followers work their way in, sabotaging us from the inside out.
Maybe we should do the same. We certainly are similar, you and I. Maybe we have been presented with an opportunity.
Great.
Oscar, please.
You don't need to fight this war, kid. Tell me what I need, and we can be done.
Hello, Hazel.
Coward! All this time, it could have been you, but you let him suffer. Now, tell us how this damn lamp works. The boy has suffered enough.
Why do you follow her? I know. I know how you see me. But her? Look at what she does. How is she the answer? Why not stop her?
Salem can't be stopped. She's a force of nature. I've seen it firsthand. But you send children to their deaths for a cause that you know has no victory, no end.
Someone has to try. Salem isn't a force of nature because Salem can be fought. Unless she brings the relics together. If that happens.
Ozma. You have wonderful timing. The show is about to begin.
Not this bull. Not the dog at her side.
We have good news. Tyrion has heard from our dear colleague Watts. Although he remains in captivity, it seems that he has worked with Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the Winter Maiden. I suppose he remains useful after all. Speaking of which, Cinder. You chose to disobey my specific instructions. Just to fail again. And I've realized it's all my fault. You've fought your whole life unwaveringly for what you want, and here I am holding you back, instead of lifting you up. You deserve so much more than I've given you. Go to Atlas. Recover Watts. He can lead you to the girl. Whether you or my hound get to her first, you will finally have the Winter Maiden's power, and I will have my staff.
You'll only be helping her bring about the end for all of you!
You're too late.
Did the hack just not work? How do we even know we can trust Watts?
We have
What the
confirmed
hell?
visual of her leaving Amity. She appeared to be malfunctioning.
This is why I don't trust technology. Now we're wasting our time searching for broken junk.
Enough! You're Atlas Elite. Act like it.
Ma'am? We're picking up an open comms broadcast.
Play it.
Boo. Boo.
Straight for Mantle. I repeat.
Damn, look at that. I really haven't done much commentary this episode. This really was like a watch along, but like I didn't have much to say because I couldn't I don't care. I don't care about you, Cinder. You know what the worst part is? I sound like one of those people where it's like, I don't care about him anymore. I don't care about her anymore. And then I do nothing but talk about her. I do care, obviously, but like, damn. It's a catch-22.
A large, massive brim is headed straight for Mantle. Please, anyone.
Not you.
Great. You guys.
Did you hear our message? It's right there. We need to hurry.
Where's Penny?
Are you serious right now? There are people in danger.
There are people in danger because you kids are acting selfish and...
Yeah. Oh boy, Atlas is gonna fall.
It's time.
Great. Yo, Penny, this would be a great time for those little... Not Penny. Ruby, this would be a great time for those eyes. You have not done anything in like 4 episodes. I guess the game is over, because what the hell can you do now? Okay, well, damn, that's a cliffhanger. That's a cliffhanger and a half. I am not happy to see that. Things have become bad. Things have become very bad very quickly. And I am not happy about that. I can't wait to hear this song and rip on Cinder for like 20 minutes, but... Well, so here's the war that I was talking about in Season 1, I suppose, but, Ruby here? Why would Ruby be in the mouth of the demon? Alright, anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been, you know, B4X. If you don't mind, just like, comment, share, subscribe, that whole shebang. Be really appreciated, really help me out, and, yeah, I hope you have a good one. This has just been my reaction to RWBY Volume 8, Episodes 4, 5, and 6. I will be doing 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then 11, 12, 13, and 14? No. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I think so. Whatever. I'm going to be doing 4 and 4 next. So, anyway. Peace out, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. No, what? Stupid. Bye.